Well, apparently things are getting a little bit spicy, shall we call it, in the political world. You see, Keir Starmer is in a little bit of a pickle, and that is, of course, adding to the growing number of pickles that he probably has. But anyway, apparently a new poll has just come out which shows that Nigel Farage's Reform UK is cruising ahead of Labour by a whopping 18 points, according to apparently Find Out Now. And if an election were to happen today, around 34% of voters would throw their support behind Reform, which of course is far more than the minuscule, shall we call it, 16%. It's more than double, isn't it? Back in Labour. And get this, the Conservatives, well, they are neck and neck, but not with Reform, oh no. They are neck and neck with Labour, both at 16%. And Find Out Now has been given Reform a bigger lead than other polls, and they reckon that other companies are underestimating Farage's crew. And this week, Farage pulled off kind of a big win, didn't he? Bringing in MP Danny Kruger, who used to apparently be a top Conservative, even though I haven't exactly heard of him before, but I'm sure a lot of people will have. Anyway, he joined Reform, and Kruger is going to apparently help the party gear up for a potential government role, which could surely only be a good thing. But of course, on the flip side, Keir Starmer's Labour Party is dealing with a bunch of setbacks. Of course, Deputy Prime Minister Angela Rayner has stepped down. The former US Ambassador Peter Mandelson, well, he got the boot for obvious reasons. Plus, the Tories are pointing fingers at Chancellor Rachel Reeves, saying she's lost control of public finances. To be honest with you, I don't think she ever had control of them in the first place. And that is because apparently borrowing has hit record highs. And think about it, the Treasury's massive debts mean that Reeves, unfortunately, will more than likely have to hike taxes in our budget on November the 26th, which is just going to be a nightmare for us all, isn't it? But even then, the country will be feeling the pinch for years to come. And the Tories are apparently warning of that. If Rachel Reeves does last until November, who knows, she could be the next lettuce that newspaper was at the Daily Star, I think. Could do to see if she'll survive longer than that. But apparently, new figures show that borrowing from April to August 2025 was roughly about £33.8 billion, £16.2 billion more than the same period last year, which, correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure that is the second highest since records started in 1993, only to be topped, of course, by 2020, when the whole COVID crap sort of came in, didn't it, eh? But Shadow Chancellor Mel Stride isn't holding back either. He is saying that Keir Starmer and Rachel Reeves are too weak and distracted to tackle the deficit. The Chancellor has lost control of the public finances, and Labour, well, those welfare reforms which Labour saw were crucial, well, they've been shelved. And it's no wonder why borrowing costs hit a 27-year high, is it? The Conservatives apparently, Mel Stride reckons, are the only party serious about fiscal responsibility and living with our means. I personally think Reform are going to be much more serious than what Conservatives will ever be, and the sooner they get into power, the better.